maybe not a need, but I'm kind of curious because I feel like these three teams have been knocking at the playoff door for a while now, and clearly they're with each passing season, it feels like they're closer and closer. So who in the East finally cracks the playoff barrier? Is it going to be Buffalo? Is it going to be Detroit? Or is it going to be Ottawa? If you have to pick one, who is it?
Love this question.
Buffalo.
For me personally, and I think I said this last season at this same point, I really like Ottawa's lineup. And losing to Brinket sucks, but they picked up Tarasenko. So maybe not equal, but I feel close enough to equal that ultimately I'm not going to change my allegiance. I'm still rooting for the Sens.
I'll let Kev go first.
I think the Atlantic Division is the most fascinating division out of the four because I actually don't know who I have a prediction who I think is going to win, but I think that it's up to 6 teams, and I will include Buffalo and Ottawa with the potential to win the division.
I said pick a team.
But I'm going there. I think Detroit is the one that's the furthest back, and I think it's between Buffalo and Ottawa. The pressure's on Ottawa. I think Buffalo is the one that finishes higher. And I think Buffalo, I'll maybe spoil it. I have Buffalo finishing third in that division.
You spoiled it right there, man.
Feel his thunder, man.
I look at the top 6 of Buffalo. I look at the top 6 of Ottawa. I'd take Ottawa over Buffalo. The defense on Buffalo is better, but it doesn't mean that the defense on Ottawa isn't that much worse because you have Shabbat, Chikrin, Sanderson, and Zub as your top 4. And then on your in Buffalo, you have Darlene, Power, Samuelson, and Connor Clifton, who came over from Boston. Now it comes down to goaltending. Do you believe that your Devin Levi or Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is going to be better than
Korpisalo
or their backup there? I'm just going to bring it up quickly.
Why am I drawing
is
blank?
972-year-old Craig Anderson?
No, it's not. And that was in Buffalo, which is funny. Anton Forsberg.
Yes, yeah.
I got to go with Ottawa. I think Ottawa has a better lineup, has a younger lineup, and that the offense on that top 6 is going to outdo the defense on the Buffalo Sabres. And that goaltending is more sound overall than Devin Levi, who is a toss-up. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, who had a really good year, but didn't really get the runway that I thought he should have. So you have Korpisalo and Forsberg, who have both been formidable 1A, 1B goaltenders going forward. So, and I really do hope that, and this is weird for me to say, but I really do hope that Ottawa makes a push because I love watching Brady Tkachuk lead that team. It's hard to cheer against them when you have that as your captain. The better Tkachuk, as Sean always says.
It really is a toss-up between Ottawa and Buffalo. I think I like Buffalo's forward depth all the way through better than Ottawa's. And then I just think the two-headed monster Power and Darlene is going to be just will take that defense up a notch. And they also added Eric Johnson, and they have Henry Yokiharu as well on that blue line. So I think the depth of their blue line is better than Ottawa's as well.